If you think happiness is given, you're wrong. If you think happiness is earned through hard work, like how I used to think, you're still wrong. Guess what? Happiness can be achieved at any time. The reason happiness is not the goal is because happiness is so easy to obtain just through thought. I got this idea from a book called Psycho-Cybernetics that I'm currently reading. I reread the whole section. If you guys have the book, section's called You Can Acquire the Habit of Happiness. Chapter, what is that, 7? So yeah, I'll make sure to leave the book down in the description for you guys if you guys want to cop it. Anyways, happiness is purely intentional, like 95% intentional. While yes, you could let the outside like influence you, like yeah, it's a good sunny day, time to feel good. And usually I find myself like on rainier days, I'll feel more like, sad or bummed out, or like, I don't know, it's more thinking. But I feel like what we want to achieve is to get where it's raining, pouring hard, and you're still grateful, you're still happy, you're still smiling. But happiness is not produced by objects. It is produced by thoughts, ideas, and positive thinking, like good attitudes. It's like a switch that you flip. It is a choice to be happy. Like I'll be sitting there, I'll be meditating, I'll just be thinking like the rest of the day, like I have a lot to go. But then I'll just sit back and like relax, just think of how happy I am, how I should be happy right now, during the thing I want to do, and after, and continue to be happy. See, because it is a choice. It is not something that you earn or you're given. And that's been the biggest eye-opener from this book, like no cap, because I was a big believer in that I have to earn it. Once I finish the day and I've meditated and I've worked out and I've done all that, then I can be happy. Once I've done this, right now I have to be disciplined. Right now I can't be happy, and I'll be feeling like shit doing those things. But now I feel more joyful. I get more stuff done if I'm more happy. Because think about it, if you wait for some grand task, like I'll be happy once my business is going good, I'll be happy once I'm on 90 days of nofap, you're gonna be left unhappy for a super long time. And chances are you probably won't even hit those things. And if you do, your happiness is gonna be very short-lived due to wanting more and more and more and more. But being unhappy is like a slave. Because I know you've seen it. I've seen this on cartoons, like in the musical, like 1500, not 1500s, but where they pull out a card. It says applaud and everybody applauds. It says laugh, everybody laughs. In the same sense, you are doing the same. Like, let's say your car breaks down, right? You feel bummed and you're sad about it. I can't go to the gym. You're feeling bummed about it. Instead, think, what can I do from here? That's what's the difference between a positive mind and someone who gets stuck with circumstances. See, you cannot change circumstances, okay? Whether that's your family, that's your house, your environment, there is stuff that you cannot change right now, right? So work with what you've got. Your pull-up bar broken, you're sad and bummed about it, hit some push-ups. Go outside, find a tree to do some pull-ups on. You need to keep that aggression and that positive thinking and think, okay, I don't have this, but what can I do? I don't have that, what can I do? You need to keep that. See, this takes me to another point. How do I achieve this? Well, rational thinking and positive thinking. Your choices should be made with smart and positive thinking. Instead of getting bummed about a loss or some mistake, it is okay to process it and to think about a mistake, to make sure that you don't do it again. But to dwell on it will do you no good. Because all this negative thinking, all it comes down to is how you react to things. See, what I'm trying to explain is how to be happy, or how to feel more happier throughout the day. Okay, so to achieve positive thinking, you need to 1, eradicate negative thoughts and feelings and whatever it may be for you. When you get those thoughts, those negative thoughts, you need to say, okay, if I want to move up, if I want to be happy right now, I need to let that go. And just try to be more cheerful. Try to remind yourself of good times. Try to remind yourself of goals you've accomplished, achievements, whatever it may be for you. And just remind yourself where your actions taking you. Meditation, that's gonna make me a more successful person, a more better feeling person. Like sometimes I'll just get goosebumps when I'm just thinking in my head, thinking about how all of my actions are gonna affect me in the future. Just let that sink in, how you're chasing. Think, I am good enough. You need to let go of those negative thoughts and think, I am good enough. Look at the things I'm doing. Look at the things I'm thinking about. This is good compared to a year ago, to 2 years ago, and I was down bad. The worst mental health state I've ever been. And now I'm up here, I should be grateful. Why would I be negative? Why would I have a bad mindset? Why should I be unhappy? I should be happy. The younger self would be happy that I'm here. And my future self is going to be happy what I'm doing right here. You need to remind yourself and wash yourself in this thought success is inevitable. What I'm doing right now is going to achieve me success. You need to go throughout the day reacting as positively and calmly as possible and intelligently, like with your actions. Just block out like that negative mindset and things you cannot change, like your environment or your toxic family or whatever it may be for you. Don't let circumstances stop you, okay? Those are things that you cannot change. Oh yeah, and also, if you guys want to even get this, I forgot to mention this earlier in the video. You need to be more like goal oriented. Like you need to have some goals to chase. Obviously, if you have achievements or what I was mentioning before, you obviously need to be goal oriented in the first place. Like have goals and you're chasing them, right? And then you can achieve this, right? But yeah, you just need to be like striving for some like desirable goal, like hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you need to stop letting things push you around. You need to understand there are things that you cannot change, like circumstances. But you need to react in the most calm and effective and intelligent way instead of usually getting mad or getting sad or feeling annoyed, like what we were talking about in the cartoons when they pull up the card. This is how you should act. You lost $200,000 in this. This is how you should act. You should act sad. You should act mad. Instead, what can I do from here? How can I react from here? What mindset would get me out of this and put me onto more money, put me onto a better life? You need to keep that positive mindset. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it off here. If you want to elaborate on a point that I didn't really touch upon or didn't talk about, make sure to do that so in the comments. And with all that said, don't be average, be limitless.